Thank you very much, Stephen. Well, we start here this afternoon. Discovery has reported its highest headline earnings in its history, topping pre-pandemic levels. The health and insurance group's headline earnings rose by 70 points at 76% year-on-year to 5.8 billion rands. Discovery and its peers have been in the clutches of the coronavirus pandemic for the past 2 years, as we know, but the 2022 results for the year to end June indicate that the worst seems to be over. The best performing unit over the last year was Discovery Life, which grew by 200%. Vitality, on the other hand, grew by 39%, while Discovery Insure was actually seeing the biggest drop at 162 million rand in the year. When we look at that particular profit, it increased over the year at 70%. Hylton Kallner is the chairperson of Discovery's SA executive and the CEO of Discovery Bank, and he joins us now. Mr. Kallner, thank you very much for your time. Certainly a great set of results, but it seems the market doesn't agree with the drop in the share price that we've seen nearing 9%. What do you attribute to how the market has reacted to the numbers by just looking at the share price dropping by 9%?
Good afternoon, Klani. So obviously, I think from a management perspective, our focus is on the business and delivering the results and performance. And as you say, this has been a record period for us. Strong growth in South Africa, and we're seeing a very, very good recovery in particular in the life business post the significant impact of COVID on the Discovery Life claims experience. The UK has performed exceptionally well, and internationally we've seen good growth. I think we're also really proud of the performance and the growth and the traction that we're seeing in Discovery Bank. So from our perspective, as you say, record set of results in many respects, and I think more importantly, just really showing good progress in what has been, I think, a very challenging time when you consider the backdrop of COVID and macroeconomic volatility. So hopefully we're seeing a return to really strong growth into the future now, and that's hopefully what these results are showing.
It seems a number of people agree that the worst is behind us when it comes to COVID-19. How has the coronavirus pandemic changed the bank's trajectory specifically, and how clients actually interface with the products in life assurance, in business, and in health?
So I think, the core purpose of Discovery is to make people healthier. And in the context of COVID, it's never been more relevant. We've been focused on doing exactly that. And in the context of Discovery Life, that's meant paying out billions of rands in claims. But the business itself has been really resilient. In the context of Discovery Bank, it's a digital bank. So while it's been difficult to launch a bank in a pandemic, the reality is that people have needed digital services. And so being branchless and effectively being able to offer banking services to our customers in the palm of their hand, completely secure, with really strong payments functionality and a simple to use interface that they can sign up in literally minutes using just the Discovery Bank app. That I think has in some respects actually helped us to launch the bank, and we're seeing that in the client numbers. We crossed over 1 million accounts in the period under review. We're now at over 500,000 clients and growing strongly. So adding about 800 to 1,000 clients per day now to Discovery Bank, and we're really, really pleased with the progress in that space.
These are exceptional financial results indeed in what was a very challenging period. All captains of industry actually agree. But your clientele will also be saying Discovery has actually reported record profits. How could they justify the 7.9% increase in terms of the contributions to medical aid that are going to come in the next few months? months. What would you say to a client who is a Discovery Health client looking at higher premiums when the group has made a nice, has actually performed well in the past year?
So firstly, it's important to recognize that the Discovery Health medical scheme is a separate entity to the Discovery Health group itself. The medical scheme is obviously funded by members' contributions and has performed exceptionally well. You know, if you think about the sort of the fundamental role that the medical scheme has played over this period in terms of funding COVID claims and care, it's really been central to our clients' lives. I think importantly, the increase which has been, or the increase which members will receive now, it has been delayed from the beginning of this year, in essence. So what the Discovery Health medical scheme has done is it's effectively used surplus that's been built up over time to delay the increases for a significant period of time. So they have to catch up in time, but essentially members have paid considerably less over the last 2 years as a result of delaying the contribution increases that otherwise should have taken place earlier in this year and last year. So the Discovery Health medical scheme has really been one of the standout features of what we think the sort of the environment can be, in a sense of providing clients and members with real certainty, with access to the best quality of care through this period, and really performing a fundamental service to clients. And that's been reflected in not just the financial performance, but record new business for Discovery Health medical scheme and Discovery Health more generally, where we've seen clients join at a faster rate than ever before and really low lapse rates. So they tended to be sticky, and I think that's reflective of the quality of service and the product and the proposition that Discovery Health members do get.
An exceptional performance indeed by Discovery Group. Hylton Kallner, thank you very much for your time. Hylton Kallner is the South African Executive Chairperson and the CEO of Discovery Bank.